Happy Wednesday, Wolves. Today is April 17th, 2024.
My name is Nima.
And my name is Tate.
Students and staff wishing to join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, please stand and face the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Starting off analysis this week, let's dive into sports.
This week is packed with thrilling matchups. Tonight, mark your calendars as our girls lacrosse team faces off against Cherokee Trail at Legacy Stadium at 6 p.m., followed by the boys lacrosse match at 8 p.m.
And don't forget about girls tennis taking on Smoky Hill at Grandview tomorrow at 3:45, while our girls soccer team kicks off against Eagle Crest at Legacy at 6 p.m. Plus, boys volleyball clashes with Eagle Crest at 6:30 p.m.
The swim and dive team will be making waves at the John Strain Invite against Cherry Creek on Friday and Saturday at 4:30 p.m. Also, girls lacrosse heads into Horizon High School at 5:30 p.m., while boys lacrosse battles Denver South at the Stutler Bowl Stadium at 8 p.m. on Friday as well.
Track and field takes on Denver East on Saturday all day. Additionally, catch baseball facing Overland at Grandview at 11 a.m. and girls soccer against Rock Canyon at Halftime Help Stadium at 3 p.m. Plus, a girls golf league meet tees off at Murphy Creek Golf Course on Monday all day.
Wrapping up sports, we have girls soccer versus Smoky Hill at 4:30 p.m. on Monday, and baseball against Cherry Creek at Creek on Tuesday at 4:15 p.m. In other news, have you ever wondered about the tardy policies? Janelle and Sylvia dive into the reason behind student tardiness and the teachers' policies.
The new tardy policies are having some bad effects on some of our students here at our school. Some of the students think the tardy policy doesn't need to be that extreme and would wish to change it to something more lenient, but our teachers have a different say on the policy. Some think it's needed to keep our students in class learning, while others say it's not helping. Should we be this strict, or should we let it go?
How do I feel about the new tardy policy?
It's like a little harsh, but I think it might be necessary because I see a lot of people late for class.
So 3A second semester started out a little rough, and they decided that they didn't want to adhere to our lunch policy. So we've gone to a restrictive policy where at the beginning of class at 12:17, I will lock the door, I put the little cover over the window, and I lock them out until we have done whatever we needed to do at the beginning of class. I've submitted attendance online, and then about 10 minutes or so into class, 10 or 15 minutes or so into class, then I go ahead and pull the cover off of the window screen and unlock the door, and then students can come in.
In my opinion, I don't really like it because on the second tardy, you have to get an email home, and that's not very appropriate in my opinion, so yeah. I do know some people who are late a lot, but I don't know like a lot, so yeah.
I'm like a few minutes late, but they never really like count me tardy because I'm usually like, I don't know, the hallways are really bad and I'm usually like caught up talking to someone or...
I don't have the time or the patience to deal with it, to be honest. I know there is a push to start instituting the school-wide policy, so perhaps next year I will, but when the pandemic hit, I took it, and we were doing that hybrid, and then we were doing online and all those things. I took my tardy policy off of my syllabus, and I've just kind of let it go. Now, I guess, supposedly we get to reinforce the tardy policy starting next year.
As Ms. Birnhall said, Grandview is looking to officially reinstate the original tardy policy. We look forward to seeing how it turns out for students and teachers as well. Signing off for GBTV, Janelle and Sylvia.
Reminder for everyone to be on time to class.
Submit your nominations for senior superlatives by this Friday by scanning the QR code on screen. The form closes at 3 p.m., so open up the camera app and aim it at the code. With the recent buzz around TikTok, Josh and Yumika explore students and teachers' opinions on the proposed TikTok ban by the government.
Millions of users use TikTok every single day. However, heart-crushing news has recently reached these users. On March 13, 2024, the House passed a bill that could potentially ban TikTok from America. Reactions to this have been across the board, but let's take a look at what really matters, the opinions of Grandview High School.
I knew it was going to happen eventually. It was just, I didn't think it was going to be this soon.
I was actually kind of surprised that this was going to happen, as we're mainly focused on freedom of speech and many other different things. And social media is a very key thing in a way to produce and also express your ideas.
It's been thought of banned for like a while now, so like I kind of saw it coming.
And I was a little bit sad because I spent a lot of my time on TikTok.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time on TikTok, so I was kind of sad.
There's a lot of young people that can easily get influenced.
Whether we ban it or not, I think there needs to be some regulation of where that information goes and who owns that and who controls it.
Of the many controversial opinions surrounding this topic, the one most often brought up is if banning TikTok would be a violation of our First Amendment, freedom of speech.
We're unable to express our ideas and our feelings on the internet, and we should be able to do so on any platform.
People should be able to express themselves freely, like no matter what platform.
We're free to post whatever we want, and if we have that right taken away, like...
It's just the ban of the app, not actually expressing yourself. There's many other apps to express yourself, like Instagram.
By not having access to one social media platform doesn't ban your voice on others.
Because students spend countless hours on TikTok, banning TikTok could potentially give beneficial results for students.
It's definitely like addicting to have TikTok in the first place. So I think it like for the overall health of like a student, I think it is better to not have TikTok.
Depends on your opinion on TikTok.
Sometimes it can distract the students.
I think if it's not TikTok, there will be something else.
Thanks for listening. This is Yumi Kamori
and Josh Kepke
reporting for GVTV.
How do you feel about the TikTok ban, Nima?
I don't know, man. The entire government is made up of dinosaurs, so they have no business being involved in social media.
Alright, anyways, next up, for features this week, let's send it to Garrett and Nathan for some sports trivia.
Welcome everyone! Today we put some Grandview students against each other in sports trivia. Here are the rules. They have to go back and forth, naming Denver sports players, past and present, until someone messes up. First we have Nathan and Brendan, who will be naming Nuggets players. Feel free to play along.
Jeff Green,
Jamal Murray,
Nikola Jokic,
Aaron Gordon,
MPJ,
KCP,
Julian Strawther,
Christian Brown,
Zeke Naji,
Bruce Brown,
Carmelo Anthony,
Mason Plumlee,
Allen Iverson,
Carmelo Anthony. No! You already said Carmelo? Bro, you did not say Carmelo.
Good work, Nathan. Brendan, better luck next time. Next up, we have Brody and Justin, who we carefully selected because we think they have the best Broncos knowledge in the entire school.
Champ Bailey,
Phil Lindsay,
Peyton Manning,
Steve Atwater,
John Elway,
Nick Benito,
Terrell Davis,
Brandon Johnson,
Garrett Bowles,
Jerry Judy,
KJ Hamler,
Quinn Miners,
Justin Simmons,
Lloyd Cushenberry,
Dennis Smith,
Russell Wilson,
Floyd Little,
Kareem Jackson.
Pat Surtain.
Oh, I already said
No, you didn't.
I said PS2.
Dang, Justin, you were my pick. I thought you had him. Better luck next time. Shut up. And guys, let me know. If you see me in the hallway, let me know if you want to see a part 2 of this series. This has been Nathan and Garrett, signing off for GBTV.
How do you think you would have done in that?
I could say some names, but they definitely did way better than I would have.
Before we wrap up, we have a few announcements. The Optimist Club is hosting a backpack drive. Bring your worn but not torn backpacks to U306 for donation to the Ute Tribe Optimist Club.
And don't forget about the NHS blood drive tomorrow, April 18th. Scan that QR code and save some lives.
If you're interested in going to Galapagos Island on a summer trip with Mr. Pembroke, there is a parent informational meeting Tuesday, April 30th at L212 at 6:30 p.m.
These vacations are a really fun time to meet new people and travel the world. Scan the QR code on screen right now to RSVP for the meeting. Email Mr. Pembroke with the contact information on screen if you have any questions.
If you've been living under a rock, prom was last Saturday. We hope everybody who went had a fun and safe night. Did you go to prom?
Yeah, I went to prom. I went to Olive Garden for dinner, then just went to a couple of my friends' houses afterwards. Anyways though, for any of you guys who took the SAT or the PSAT 10 today, we hope it went well. Best of luck to all the juniors taking the CMAS test next week and the freshmen taking the PSAT 9.
That's it for this week's announcements.
We are one pack.
Go Wolves!